Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to part 7 of my City Skylines series Ardes. So, the last episode we started our power plant, and this episode we are going to finish it. Also, this is a special episode, it is a very long episode, and the reason for this is we've reached the 160 subs. We already have about 164 at this point, and I just wanted to say thank you. It is amazing, and I feel like it's awesome due to the fact that I didn't have any time in this week to do anything on YouTube, and I just looked at it about 40 minutes ago and was like, oh, we already have 160 subs, because I thought we will stay at 159 for a bit of a time and a while, but no, surprisingly we didn't. So yes, thanks to all of you guys, it is awesome. And if you're new to my channel, hello, welcome to my channel. Hopefully you enjoy what I'm doing. And yes, so for this video I thought for the finishing of this whole thing there was quite a lot missing. We are building some storage units, we're terraforming some things, and we're building some more cargo wagons, and just finishing up this whole place. I thought it would be 3 episodes of building this whole thing, but it just there are 2 videos about this due to the fact that I wanted to just have a special episode, and this is the special episode, so you get a lot to watch in this episode. And yes, also the good thing on this is that after this episode we can finally go back to build our small city, and also building some more outsprawling vineyards, fields, and maybe also something like some small houses or groups of houses. This would be awesome, and I would like it. So as you can see there, I was searching for some good looking cargo storage unit house things and I took the one that I also took on the entrance of this whole area, and the reason for this is that I want to make it to look very familiar to the beginning, due to the fact that it would be that this whole thing is just it was built at once, and you have the same type of cargo storage units there. So we also will have some older ones for sure, and you will also see this in some minutes. We'll actually see it on minute 32, so quite close to the end, but I will talk about the end of this video a bit later in this video, not in minute 4. So back what we are doing there is building the storage buildings and just completing the network and trying to get it to look decent with the connections. And this wasn't that easy, but I think it worked out quite well in the end, and I'm very happy about it. So while we are doing just all of this, I just want to talk a bit about my YouTube channel, because I think we are at the point where I can say we are going to start some other series. Something kind of a complete different game, just like Transport Fever. It's perfect. It will come out in some days and I will buy it instantly, because I forgot to buy the beta. Although I have the part 1, I forgot it, and I would also get just 25% off of the price, but I forgot about it, so I will have to buy it for the whole $40, I think it is. $40, 40 euros, I'm sorry. So yes, I think I will start a Transport Fever series, but this won't be a time-lapse series at first, at least the first season, because I want to have the economical aspect to the fact that I am also learning some things of just this economical aspect, just how much does it cost a company to just transform something or make a product. And I am just learning this, and I want to maybe also use some of my knowledge that I got in this area of calculations. I want to use it, so this is definitely a thing that I will do, and this will start, at least this is for now. I don't know if I can just keep this date, but it should start on the 25th, so the day after Christmas, or if you're in America it's the day of Christmas. It is just because I will record some videos maybe also before, and then I will upload them just there, due to the fact that I just want to have something for my holidays to do, because I will have a lot to learn, but I also want to just I get more time for YouTube, so I want to set up a whole project just for the like Christmas season and stuff like this. So back to the video, what you can see there is me just like reconfiguring everything and placing some cargo wagons with coal as always, and my thoughts on them were maybe that this whole place there is something kind of an re-storage area. What I mean with this one is that you have the big one that we built about some episodes ago, and just like you have this feeling of it that it is just like very big, and not big, it is just like four different rails on the side, but it is definitely bigger than this one, and this one is just like for maybe cars that need some repairs to do, or maybe some coal that needs to be dried again due to the effect of rain or something like this. And this was something that I just wanted to include just for some detailing. So I'm right now nearly going to place another connection to this whole area, and this is inside of this. I will build another storage area at the bigger railyard, because I thought it would be realistic to have it very close to the just like cargo railyard stuff there, because you don't have so much like way that you have to do with your vehicle of getting them to another side, and this is pretty good for the company. So this was something that I wanted to include, and yes, I did, and I think it looks good, and it's just like also something kind of an control maintenance pathway, so that you can drive along, like when you're a security guard, you can drive along the fence and just like take a look if there's something that can hold, or if there are any kind of people getting inside of the places where they shouldn't get due to the fact that it's dangerous, or these are just like maybe activists that want to protest against this thing there, and like this power plant there, because this would definitely be a reason, definitely be a thing that would happen if you just like would have a coal power plant right next to your house door, and you don't want to live there. So, and also due to the fact that it's a new like thing, this whole plant. I'm sorry, this whole plant is a whole completely new thing, and it definitely would like not embarrass. I think it would make a lot of people angry due to the fact that they live in their whole life, and suddenly there's this big power plant that is in their way, and you can see it from nearly all of the parts of the city from now, and you will also see it from the other side on the hills where we made the rails on, just like building of this map. And this would be really awful for you just like to live there, or even just see the smoke coming out of there. And yes, I also have something kind of this about, I think this is 2 kilometers away from a window, and it isn't a coal power plant. I think it is an gas power plant, at least I think. I would have to look. I just know it's from the EVN. That is an Austrian company for electricity and heating, so I think it is pretty necessary for the city. But yes, I actually like the look of it, but I don't like the smoke that comes out of it, I have to say. So yes, back to the video. I'm just getting blown away by all the things that came into my mind, and I hate to just like release them. I'm sorry for this. And what you can see there is me building some offices, because this whole thing needs to be controlled, and so I thought one will be for controlling and one will be for the cargo trucks to unload, and just like to get an idea of how many trucks are going there, you have to get them just like registered at the beginning of the entrance, and then you have to, how can we say it, then you have to just like think about how you want to proceed with them, and where you want to get them, and to what parking space and stuff like this they should go. So there I'm also doing the markings for the roads. This is so that like when you're driving there as a truck driver, you know where you have to drive and where you aren't in the way, and you aren't stealing another's place, because this is something that I think would be very bad if you are a truck driver and suddenly another truck is parking on your parking position, or is blocking it due to the fact where he's driving. So this was something that I wanted to just like do for the realism thought of this whole thing. So after this series, after I finish this will be in about 10 to 20 parts, I would say, from now on. I went into a completely modern science city. So this will be something that I would really enjoy, and I think it is also very interesting when you have a lot of videos, a lot of different series on my channel to see, because right now we're having an American series that was called Springwood, and now we're having a European series. And I also maybe should do an Asian series later on, and what would be really cool would be a desert city. But for the desert city, I thought about an kind of cyberpunk theme, because I'm kind of in hype for it. So this would be something that I would like to do. And I'm also right now trying to get some modeling with Blender and maybe import it into game. This would be some cyberpunk billboards and just like things like this. So maybe right now I'm working on a Coca-Cola advertisement sign for City Skylines. I hope I can implement it later on. That is kind of big and it is kind of holographic. So this is something that I'm right now working on, but I'm not pretty sure how it will turn out. I hope it will turn out good, but I'm not sure about this. So there you could just like see me watching through all the things that I have and maybe getting into some random things, because these random things are making it often look very realistic. So I took a look at them, but later on I just like placed some other stuff and I got rid of the idea of an random house in this whole thing there, because who would like to live there, as always. So there I'm just like doing the markings, and after the markings I will just like in like 3 minutes I will start off with placing nature, and after this one some catenaries, and that are all factories. So I will right now say thank you for watching, and if you watch this video until this point of time, I would appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to me, and if you already did, I would also appreciate it if you would consider liking this video. It helps me a lot, and I'm very happy about every single like that I get, and it helps me to get ahead. If you want something to be built in my town, or maybe just like something that I have to change, I would appreciate it if you would write it down in the comments, and I will answer as quickly as possible. And yes, so thank you for watching. My dog is right now escalating, so I will have to go. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye!